Hi guys, welcome back to my blog and communication. The other vlog I talk about why communication is important. Today I will be giving you the three key principles that guide communication, interpersonal communication. So when I talk about interpersonal communication, I'm talking like person to person, face to face communication, over the phone communication, emails, texts. That's interpersonal communication. So I'm going to give you three key principles when you're communicating, what you should not and what you should, the negative and the positive. So in interpersonal we're looking at unavoidable, irreversible, and the third one is rule govern. So there are three: irreversible, unavoidable, and rule govern. Those are the three interpersonal communication we are looking at today. Why is it interpersonal? Because it's face to face, talking to someone over the phone, or even sending personal emails. So that is called interpersonal. But we're looking at unavoidable because there are three. Remember, it's unavoidable, irreversible, and rule govern. So we're going to look at unavoidable. As human beings, as living things on this earth, we all have to communicate. We communicate with our children at home, we communicate with our doctors, we communicate with our teachers. We have to communicate. Children in school, we have to communicate every day with the teachers to see how good they are doing and everything. So we all have to communicate. All living things has to communicate, and it's you can't avoid communication. So it's unavoidable. That's the way why we say interpersonal. Unavoidable, because we can't avoid communication. That's one. Irreversible. We must ensure we know what we communicate, because whatever we communicate can't be reversed. Whatever been said, you can't take it back. So that is irreversible. We can't take it back. It's not. You can't reverse it. So that is interpersonal. When you're communicating, it can't be taken back. And we look at rule govern. We have to put things in place. Measurement things. When we're communicating, we have to know what we put in place, if it makes sense what we are saying. So we have a rule that governs that, to say what you say, does this make sense what we are communicating? Especially in the health and social care field. You know, we always avoid communicating using medical jargons. For example, you will say, oh, this client communicating to a family member who doesn't understand medical jargons. Oh, your family member is NBM. That is the standard. That stands for nil by mouth, guys. Nil by mouth. So you won't use that to an outside person who doesn't understand medical jargon. That can create dilemma within the organization, conflict to arise. So I'm letting you know, don't use medical jargon as well when communicating. BP, NBM, don't use it. You know, BP is blood pressure. For those who study in the medical field, avoid it. But yes, you see, communication is unavoidable. You all have to communicate. It's irreversible. You can't take it back. And then you have to put things in place. It's rule what you're saying, if it makes sense. So guys, these are the three key principles in interpersonal communication. Ensure you follow these. If you follow these, you will communicate effectively. And also make sure when you're communicating, the key in communication is being interpersonal, is being a good listener. A good listener is a good communicator. And when you listen, you communicate effectively. So when you're communicating, ensure you listen clearly. Don't look there and look there and look all over when someone is beginning a face-to-face communication. Ensure you play a listening ear, because a good listener is a good communicator. Bye guys, and I'll see you in my next video. And please go over to my channel. It's called Kush Plays, and subscribe to it. You will be getting a lot of information of me to help you with your university, your college, everything assignments. And I'm telling you more about the healthcare professional, because remember, I've got a bachelor, so I can tell you a lot and how it works. Thank you guys. Good.